Okay, so everybody, sorry for the delay. I hope आप सभी लोग लाइव देख रहे होंगे. थैंक यू सो मच दोस्तों, अगर आप लोग लाइव देख रहे हैं तो इतनी रात को भी, क्योंकि हमारी काउंटिंग तो अभी ख़त्म हुई नहीं है. हम तो अभी काउंटिंग पूरी करेंगे दोस्तों, क्योंकि हमारी काउंटिंग ऐसी है कि अगर हमने शुरू कर दी तो हम जब तक तोड़ेंगे नहीं तब तक छोड़ेंगे नहीं. गिव मी अ सेकंड, जरा मैं एक बार सब चेक कर लेता हूँ कि माइक वगैरह सब ओके हैं या नहीं है. 1 मिनट का टाइम दीजिए मुझे. ओके, एवरीथिंग इज़ वर्किंग शायद. आई होप सबको वॉइस आ रही है मेरी. या थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी, थैंक यू सो मच. ओके दोस्तों, 62,000 पे हमने क्लोज किया था लास्ट, और बहुत टाइम हो चुका है एक्चुअली तब से. तो हम जल्दी ख़त्म करते हैं, क्योंकि हमको जितना हो सके कवर करना है. एंगल ठीक है. तो दोस्तों डोंट कंफ्यूज ना. ओके सो एवरीबॉडी, 62,001, 62,002, 62,003, 62,004, 62,005, 62,006, 62,007, 62,008, 62,009, 62,010, 62,011, 62,012, 62,013, 62,014, 62,015, 62,016, 62,017, 62,018, 62,019, 62,020, 62,021, 62,022, 62,023, 62,024, 62,025, 62,026, 62,027, 62,028, 62,029, 62,030, 62,031, 62,032, 62,033, 62,034, 62,035, 62,036, 62,037, 62,038, 62,039, 62,030, 40, 62,041, 62,042, 62,043, 62,044, 62,045, 62,046, 62,047, 62,048, 62,049, 62,050, 62,051, 62,052, 62,053, 62,054, 62,054, 62,055, 62,056, 62,057, 62,058, 62,059, 62,060, 62,061, 62,062, 62,063, 62,064, 62,065, 62,066, 62,067, 62,068, 62,069, 62,070, 62,071, 62,072, 62,073, 62,074, 62,075, 62,076, 62,077, 62,078, 62,079, 62,000, 80, 62,081, 62,082, 62,083, 62,084, 62,085, 62,086, 62,087, 62,088, 62,089, 62,090, 62,091, 62,092, 62,093, 62,094, 62,095, 62,096, 62,097, 62,098, 62,099, 62,100, 62,101, 62,102, 62,103, 62,104, 62,105, 62,106, 62,107, 62,108, 62,109, 62,110, 62,111, 62,112, 62,113, 62,114, 62,115, 62,116, 62,117, 62,118, 62,119, 62,120, 62,121, 62,122, 62,123, 62,124, 62,125, 62,126, 62,127, 62,128, 62,129, 62,130, 62,131, 62,132, 62,133, 62,134, 62,135, 62,136, 62,137, 62,138, 62,139, 62,140, 62,141, 62,142, 62,143, 62,145, 62,145, 62,146, 62,147, 62,148, 62,149, 62,150, 62,151, 62,152, 62,153, 62,154, 62,155, 62,156, 62,157, 62,158, 62,159, 62,160, 62,161, 62,162, 62,163, 62,164, 62,165, 62,160, 62,167, 62,168, 62,169, 62,170, 62,171, 62,172, 62,173, 62,174, 62,175, 62,177, 62,178, 62,179, 62,180, 62,181, 62,182, 62,183, 62,184, 62,185, 62,186, 62,187, 62,188, 62,189, 62,190, 62,191, 62,192, 62,193, 62,194, 62,195, 62,196, 62,197, 62,198, 62,199, 62,200, 62,201, 62,202, 62,203, 62,204, 62,205, 62,206, 62,307, 62,208, 62,209, 62,210, 62,211, 62,212, 62,213, 62,214, 62,215, 62,216, 62,217, 62,218, 62,219, 62,220, 62,221, 62,222, 62,223, 62,224, 62,225, 62,226, 62,227, 62,228, 62,229, 62,230, 62,231, 62,232, 62,233, 62,234, 62,235, 62,236, 62,237, 62,238, 62,239, 62,230, 40, 62,241, 62,242, 62,243, 62,244, 62,245, 62,246, 62,247, 62,248, 62,249, 62,250, 62,251, 62,252, 62,253, 62,254, 62,255, 62,256, 62,257, 62,258, 62,259, 62,260, 62,261, 62,262, 62,263, 62,264, 62,265, 62,266, 62,267, 62,268, 62,269, 62,270, 62,271, 62,272, 62,273, 62,274, 62,275, 62,276, 62,277, 62,278, 62,279, 62,280, 62,281, 62,282, 62,283, 62,284, 62,285, 62,286, 62,287, 62,288, 62,289, 62,290, 62,291, 62,292, 62,293, 62,294, 62,295, 62,296, 62,297, 62,298, 62,299, 62,300, 62,301, 62,302, 62,303, 62,304, 62,305, 62,306, 62,307, 62,308, 62,309, 62,310, 62,311, 62,312, 62,313, 62,314, 62,315, 62,316, 62,317, 62,318, 62,319, 62,320, 62,321, 62,322, 62,323, 62,324, 62,325, 62,326, 62,326, 62,327, 62,328, 62,329, 62,330, 62,331, 62,332, 62,333, 62,334, 62,335, 62,336, 62,337, 62,338, 62,339, 62,340, 62,341, 62,342, 62,343, 62,344, 62,345, 62,346, 62,347, 62,347, 62,348, 62,348, 62,349, 62,350, 62,351, 62,352, 62,353, 62,354, 62,355, 62,356, 62,357, 62,358, 62,359, 62,360, 62,361, 62,362, 62,363, 62,364, 62,365, 62,366, 62,367, 62,368, 62,369, 62,370, 62,371, 62,372, 62,373, 62,374, 62,375, 62,376, 62,377, 62,378, 62,379, 62,380, 62,381, 62,382, 62,383, 62,384, 62,385, 62,386, 62,387, 62,388, 62,389, 62,390, 62,391, 62,392, 62,393, 62,394, 62,395, 62,396, 62,397, 62,398, 62,399, 62,300, 400, 62,401, 62,402, 62,403, 62,404, 62,405, 62,406, 62,407, 62,408, 62,409, 62,410, 62,411, 62,412, 62,413, 62,414, 62,415, 62,416, 62,417, 62,418, 62,419, 62,420, 62,421, 62,422, 62,423, 62,424, 62,425, 62,426, 62,427, 62,428, 62,429, 62,430, 62,431, 62,432, 62,433, 62,434, 62,435, 62,436, 62,437, 62,438, 62,439, 62,440, 62,441, 62,442, 62,443, 62,444, 62,445, 62,446, 62,447, 62,448, 62,449, 62,450, 62,451, 62,452, 62,453, 62,454, 62,455, 62,456, 62,457, 62,458, 62,459, 62,460, 62,461, 62,462, 62,463, 62,464, 62,465, 62,466, 62,467, 62,468, 62,469, 62,470, 62,471, 62,472, 62,473, 62,474, 62,475, 62,476, 62,477, 62,478, 62,479, 62,480, 62,481, 62,482, 62,483, 62,483, 62,485, 62,485, 62,486, 62,487, 62,488, 62,489, 62,490, 62,491, 62,492, 62,493, 62,494, 62,495, 62,496, 62,497, 62,498, 62,499, 62,500, 62,501, 62,502, 62,503, 62,504, 62,505, 62,506, 62,507, 62,508, 62,509, 62,510, 62,511, 62,512, 62,513, 62,514, 62,515, 62,515, 62,516, 62,517, 62,518, 62,519, 60,520, 60,521, 62,522, 62,523, 62,525, 62,525, 62,526, 62,527, 62,528, 62,529, 62,530, 62,531, 62,532, 62,533, 62,534, 62,535, 62,536, 62,537, 62,538, 62,539, 62,540, 62,541, 62,542, 62,543, 62,544, 62,545, 62,546, 62,547, 62,548, 62,549, 62,550, 62,551, 62,552, 62,553, 62,554, 62,555, 62,556, 62,557, 62,558, 62,559, 62,560, 62,561, 62,562, 62,563, 62,564, 62,565, 62,566, 62,567, 62,568, 62,569, 62,570, 62,571, 62,572, 62,573, 62,574, 62,575, 62,576, 62,577, 62,578, 62,579, 62,580, 62,581, 62,582, 62,583, 62,584, 62,585, 62,586, 62,587, 62,588, 62,589, 62,590, 62,591, 62,592, 62,593, 62,594, 62,595, 62,597, 62,596, 62,597, 62,598, 62,599, 62,600, 62,601, 62,602, 62,603, 62,604, 62,605, 62,606, 62,607, 62,608, 62,609, 62,610, 62,611, 62,612, 62,613, 62,614, 62,615, 62,616, 62,617, 62,618, 62,619, 62,620, 62,621, 62,622, 62,623, 62,624, 62,625, 62,626, 62,627, 62,628, 62,629, 62,630, 62,631, 62,632, 62,633, 62,634, 62,635, 62,636, 62,637, 62,638, 62,639, 60,640, 60,641, 62,642, 62,643, 62,644, 62,645, 62,646, 62,647, 62,648, 62,649, 62,650, 62,651, 62,652, 62,653, 62,654, 62,655, 62,657, 62,657, 62,658, 62,658, 62,659, 62,660, 62,661, 62,662, 62,663, 62,664, 62,665, 62,666, 62,667, 62,668, 62,669, 62,670, 62,671, 62,672, 62,673, 62,674, 62,675, 62,676, 62,677, 62,678, 62,679, 62,680, 62,681, 62,682, 62,683, 62,684, 62,685, 62,686, 62,687, 62,688, 62,689, 62,689, 90, 62,691, 62,692, 62,693, 62,694, 62,695, 62,696, 62,697, 62,698, 62,699, 62,700, 62,701, 62,702, 62,073, 62,704, 62,705, 62,706, 62,707, 62,708, 62,709, 62,710, 62,711, 62,712, 62,713, 62,714, 62,715, 62,716, 62,717, 62,718, 62,719, 62,720, 62,721, 62,722, 62,723, 62,724, 62,725, 62,726, 62,727, 62,728, 62,729, 62,730, 62,731, 62,732, 62,733, 62,734, 62,735, 62,736, 62,737, 60,738, 60,739, 60,740, 60,741, 62,742, 62,743, 62,744, 62,745, 62,746, 60,747, 62,748, 62,749, 62,750, 62,751, 62,752, 62,753, 60,754, 62,755, 62,756, 62,757, 62,758, 62,759, 62,760, 62,761, 62,762, 62,763, 62,764, 62,765, 62,766, 62,767, 62,768, 62,769, 62,770, 62,771, 62,772, 62,773, 62,774, 62,775, 62,777, 62,777, 62,778, 62,779, 62,780, 62,781, 62,782, 62,783, 62,784, 62,785, 62,786, 62,787, 62,788, 62,789, 62,790, 62,791, 62,792, 62,793, 62,794, 62,795, 62,796, 62,797, 62,798, 62,799, 62,800, 62,801, 62,802, 62,803, 62,804, 62,805, 62,806, 62,807, 62,880, 62,809, 62,810, 62,811, 62,812, 62,813, 62,814, 62,815, 62,816, 62,817, 62,818, 62,890, 62,820, 62,821, 62,822, 62,823, 62,824, 62,825, 62,826, 62,827, 62,828, 62,829, 62,830, 62,831, 62,832, 62,833, 62,834, 62,835, 62,836, 62,837, 62,838, 62,839, 62,840, 62,841, 62,842, 62,843, 62,844, 62,845, 62,846, 62,847, 62,848, 62,849, 62,850, 62,851, 62,852, 62,853, 62,854, 62,855, 62,856, 62,857, 62,858, 62,859, 62,860, 62,861, 62,862, 62,863, 62,864, 62,865, 62,866, 62,867, 62,868, 62,869, 62,870, 62,871, 62,872, 62,873, 62,874, 62,875, 62,876, 62,877, 62,878, 62,879, 62,880, 62,881, 62,882, 62,883, 62,884, 62,885, 62,886, 62,887, 62,888, 62,889, 62,890, 62,891, 62,892, 62,893, 62,894, 62,895, 62,896, 62,897, 62,898, 62,899, 62,900, 62,901, 62,902, 62,903, 62,904, 62,905, 62,906, 62,907, 62,908, 62,909, 62,910, 62,911, 62,912, 62,913, 62,914, 62,915, 62,916, 62,917, 62,917, 62,918, 62,919, 62,920, 62,921, 62,923, 62,924, 62,925, 62,926, 62,927, 62,928, 62,929, 62,930, 62,931, 62,931, 62,932, 62,933, 62,934, 62,935, 62,936, 62,937, 62,938, 62,939, 62,940, 62,941, 62,942, 62,943, 62,944, 62,945, 62,946, 62,947, 62,948, 62,949, 62,950, 62,951, 62,952, 62,953, 62,954, 62,955, 62,956, 62,957, 62,958, 62,959, 62,960, 62,961, 62,962, 62,963, 62,964, 62,965, 62,966, 62,967, 62,968, 62,969, 62,970, 62,971, 62,972, 62,973, 62,974, 62,975, 62,976, 62,977, 62,978, 62,979, 60,980, 60,981, 62,982, 62,983, 62,984, 62,985, 62,986, 62,987, 62,988, 62,989, 62,990, 62,991, 62,992, 62,993, 62,994, 62,995, 62,996, 62,997, 62,998, 62,999, 63,000. दोस्तों 63,900,000 कंप्लीट. 62,000 काउंटिंग बड़ी टफ थी दोस्तों यार, सीरियसली. 63,000 63,000 हो गया दोस्तों. और ये कितनी देर में हुआ है? ये हुआ है हमारा कम से कम 63,000 हमारा. मतलब ये काउंटिंग बड़ी टफ थी यार. मतलब इसमें टंग मेरी थोड़ी अजीब लगी. 62 मतलब अजीब सा हो जाता हूँ, बोलने में भी अजीब लगा था. दोस्तों ये तरीका है, अगर आपके कान बंद हो जाएं और आपको लगे कि आपकी आवाज़ प्रॉपर नहीं आ रही, तो नाक पे तेजी से हाथ लगाओ और अंदर फूंक मारो, अंदर ही अंदर कानों से. मतलब आपने अंदर ही अंदर फूंक मारनी है, अंदर ही अंदर कानों से. आपके कान खुल जाएंगे. ये तरीका है, एक आयुर्वेदिक तरीका है. सो फाइनली 63,000 हमारे हो चुके हैं. 63,000 इसको कर लेते हैं दोस्तों, क्योंकि 63,000 मेरे को लग रहा है 63,001, 63,002, 63,003, 63,004, 63,005, 63,006, 63,007, 63,008, 63,009, 63,010, 63,011, 63,012, 63,013, 63,014, 63,015, 63,016, 63,017, 63,018, 63,019, 63,020, 63,021, 63,022, 63,023, 63,024, 63,025, 63,026, 63,027, 63,028, 63,029, 63,030, 63,031, 63,032, 63,033, 63,034, 63,035, 63,036, 63,037, 63,038, 63,039, 63,040, 63,041, 63,042, 63,043, 63,044, 63,045, 63,046, 63,047, 63,048, 63,049, 63,050, 63,051, 63,052, 63,053, 63,054, 63,055, 63,056, 63,057, 63,058, 63,059, 60,058, 60,059, 60,060, 60,061, 60,062, 60,063, 63,064, 63,065, 63,066, 63,067, 63,068, 63,069, 63,070, 63,071, 63,072, 63,073, 73, 60,000, 74, 63,000, 75, 63,000, 76, 63,000, 77, 63,000, 78, 63,000, 79, 63,000, 80, 63,000, 81, 63,000, 82, 63,000, 83, 63,000, 84, 63,000, 85, 63,000, 86, 63,000, 87, 63,000, 88, 63,000, 89, 63,000, 90, 63,000, 91, 63,000, 92, 63,000, 93, 63,000, 94, 63,000, 95, 63,000, 96, 63,000, 97, 63,000, 98, 63,000, 99, 99, 63,100, 63,101, 63,102, 63,103, 63,104, 63,105, 63,106, 63,107, 63,108, 63,109, 63,110, 63,111, 63,112, 63,113, 63,114, 63,115, 63,116, 63,117, 63,118, 63,119, 63,120, 63,121, 63,122, 63,123, 63,124, 63,125, 63,126, 63,127, 63,128, 63,129, 63,130, 63,131, 63,133, through 32, 63,133, 63,134, 63,135, 63,136, 63,137, 63,138, 63,139, 63,140, 63,141, 63,142, 63,143, 63,144, 63,145, 63,146, 63,147, 63,148, 63,149, 63,150, 63,151, 63,152, 63,153, 63,154, 63,155, 63,157, 63,157, 63,158, 63,159, 63,160, 63,161, 63,162, 63,163, 63,164, 63,165, 63,166, 63,167, 63,168, 63,169, 63,170, 63,171, 63,172, 63,173, 63,174, 63,175, 63,176, 63,177, 63,178, 63,179, 63,180, 63,181, 63,182, 63,183, 63,184, 63,185, 63,186, 63,187, 63,188, 63,189, 63,190, 63,191, 63,192, 63,193, 63,194, 63,195, 63,196, 63,197, 63,198, 63,199, 63,200, 63,201, 63,202, 63,203, 63,204, 63,205, 63,206, 63,207, 63,208, 63,209, 63,210, 63,211, 63,212, 63,213, 63,214, 63,215, 63,216, 62,217, 63,218, 63,219, 63,220, 63,221, 63,222, 63,223, 63,224, 63,225, 63,226, 63,227, 63,228, 63,229, 63,230, 63,231, 63,232, 63,233, 63,234, 63,235, 63,236, 63,237, 63,238, 63,239, 63,240, 63,241, 63,242, 63,243, 63,244, 63,245, 63,246, 63,247, 63,248, 63,249, 63,250, 63,251, 63,252, 63,253, 63,254, 63,255, 63,256, 63,257, 63,258, 63,259, 63,260, 63,261, 63,263, 63,262, 63,263, 63,264, 63,265, 63,266, 63,267, 63,268, 63,269, 63,270, 63,271, 63,272, 63,273, 63,274, 63,275, 63,276, 63,277, 63,278, 63,279, 63,280, 63,281, 63,282, 63,283, 63,284, 63,285, 63,286, 63,287, 63,288, 63,289, 63,290, 60,291, 63,292, 63,293, 63,294, 63,295, 63,296, 63,297, 63,298, 63,299, 63,300, 63,301, 63,302, 63,303, 63,304, 63,305, 63,306, 63,307, 63,308, 63,309, 63,310, 63,311, 63,312, 63,313, 63,314, 63,315, 63,316, 63,317, 63,318, 63,319, 63,320, 63,321, 63,300, 63,322, 63,323, 63,324, 63,325, 63,326, 63,327, 63,328, 63,329, 63,330, 63,331, 63,332, 63,333, 63,334, 63,335, 63,336, 63,337, 63,338, 63,339, 63,340, 63,341, 63,342, 63,343, 63,344, 63,345, 63,346, 63,347, 63,348, 63,349, 63,350, 63,351, 63,352, 63,353, 63,354, 63,355, 63,356, 63,357, 63,358, 63,359, 63,360, 63,361, 63,362, 63,363, 63,364, 63,366, 63,367, 63,368, 63,369, 63,370, 63,371, 63,372, 63,373, 63,374, 63,375, 63,376, 63,377, 63,378, 63,379, 63,380, 63,381, 63,382, 63,383, 63,384, 63,385, 63,386, 63,387, 63,388, 63,389, 63,390, 63,391, 63,392, 63,393, 63,394, 63,395, 63,396, 63,397, 63,398, 63,399, 63,400, 63,401, 63,402, 63,403, 63,404, 63,405, 63,406, 63,407, 63,408, 63,409, 63,410, 63,411, 63,412, 63,413, 63,414, 63,415, 63,416, 63,417, 63,418, 63,419, 63,420, 63,421, 63,422, 63,423, 63,424, 63,425, 63,426, 63,427, 63,428, 63,429, 63,430, 63,431, 63,432, 63,433, 63,434, 63,435, 63,436, 63,437, 63,438, 63,439, 63,440, 63,441, 63,442, 63,443, 63,444, 63,445, 63,446, 63,447, 63,448, 63,449, 63,450, 63,451, 63,452, 63,453, 63,454, 63,455, 63,456, 63,457, 63,458, 63,459, 63,460, 63,461, 63,462, 63,463, 63,464, 63,465, 63,466, 63,467, 63,468, 63,469, 63,470, 63,471, 63,472, 63,473, 63,474, 63,475, 63,476, 63,477, 63,478, 63,479, 63,480, 63,481, 63,482, 63,483, 63,484, 63,485, 63,486, 63,487, 63,488, 63,489, 63,490, 63,491, 63,492, 63,493, 63,494, 63,495, 63,496, 63,497, 63,498, 63,499, 63,500, 63,501, 63,502, 63,503, 63,504, 63,505, 63,506, 63,507, 63,508, 63,509, 63,510, 63,511, 63,512, 63,513, 63,514, 63,515, 63,516, 63,517, 63,518, 63,519, 63,520, 63,521, 63,522, 63,523, 63,524, 63,525, 63,526, 63,527, 63,528, 63,529, 63,530, 63,531, 63,532, 63,533, 63,534, 63,535, 63,536, 63,537, 63,538, 63,539, 63,540, 63,541, 63,542, 63,543, 63,544, 63,545, 63,546, 63,547, 63,548, 63,549, 63,550, 63,551, 63,552, 63,553, 63,554, 63,555, 63,556, 63,557, 63,558, 63,559, 63,560, 63,561, 63,562, 63,563, 63,564, 63,565, 53,000, 63,566, 63,567, 63,568, 63,569, 63,570, 63,571, 63,572, 63,573, 63,574, 63,575, 63,576, 63,577, 63,578, 63,579, 63,508, 63,581, 63,582, 63,583, 63,584, 63,585, 63,586, 63,587, 63,588, 63,589, 63,590, 63,591, 63,592, 63,593, 63,594, 63,595, 63,596, 63,597, 63,598, 63,599, 63,600, 63,601, 63,602, 63,603, 63,604, 63,605, 63,606, 63,607, 63,608, 63,609, 63,610, 63,611, 63,612, 63,613, 63,614, 63,615, 63,616, 63,617, 63,618, 63,619, 63,620, 63,621, 63,622, 63,623, 63,624, 63,625, 63,626, 63,628, 63,629, 63,630, 63,631, 63,632, 63,633, 63,634, 63,635, 63,636, 63,637, 63,638, 63,639, 63,640, 63,641, 63,642, 63,643, 63,644, 63,645, 63,646, 63,647, 63,648, 63,649, 63,650, 63,651, 63,652, 63,654, 63,655, 63,656, 63,657, 63,658, 63,659, 63,660, 63,661, 63,662, 63,663, 63,664, 63,665, 63,666, 63,667, 63,668, 63,669, 63,670, 63,671, 63,672, 63,673, 63,674, 63,675, 63,676, 63,677, 63,678, 63,679, 63,680, 63,681, 63,682, 63,683, 63,684, 63,685, 63,687, 63,688, 63,689, 63,690, 63,691, 63,692, 63,693, 63,694, 63,695, 63,696, 63,697, 63,698, 63,699, 63,700, 63,701, 63,702, 63,703, 63,704, 63,705, 63,706, 63,707, 63,708, 63,709, 63,710, 63,711, 63,712, 63,713, 63,714, 63,715, 63,716, 63,717, 63,718, 63,719, 63,720, 63,721, 63,722, 63,723, 63,724, 63,725, 63,726, 63,727, 63,728, 63,729, 63,730, 63,731, 63,732, 63,733, 63,734, 63,735, 63,736, 63,737, 63,738, 63,739, 63,740, 63,741, 63,742, 63,743, 63,744, 63,745, 63,746, 63,747, 63,748, 63,749, 63,750, 63,751, 63,752, 63,753, 63,754, 63,755, 63,756, 63,757, 63,758, 63,759, 63,760, 63,761, 63,762, 63,763, 63,764, 63,765, 63,766, 63,767, 63,768, 63,769, 63,770, 63,771, 63,772, 63,773, 63,774, 63,775, 63,776, 63,777, 63,778, 63,779, 63,780, 63,781, 63,782, 63,783, 63,784, 63,785, 63,786, 63,787, 63,788, 63,789, 63,790, 63,791, 63,792, 63,793, 63,794, 63,795, 63,796, 63,797, 63,798, 63,799, 63,800, 63,801, 63,802, 63,803, 63,804, 63,805, 63,806, 63,807, 63,808, 63,809, 63,810, 63,811, 63,812, 63,813, 63,814, 63,815, 63,816, 63,817, 63,818, 63,819, 63,820, 63,821, 63,822, 63,823, 63,824, 63,825, 63,826, 63,827, 63,828, 63,829, 63,830, 63,831, 63,832, 63,833, 63,834, 63,835, 63,836, 63,837, 63,838, 63,839, 63,840, 63,841, 63,842, 63,843, 63,844, 63,845, 63,846, 63,847, 63,848, 63,849, 63,850, 63,851, 63,852, 63,853, 63,854, 63,855, 63,856, 63,857, 63,858, 63,859, 63,860, 63,861, 63,862, 63,863, 63,864, 63,865, 63,866, 63,867, 63,868, 63,869, 63,870, 63,871, 63,872, 63,873, 63,874, 63,875, 63,876, 63,877, 63,878, 63,879, 63,880, 63,881, 63,882, 63,883, 63,884, 63,885, 63,886, 63,887, 63,888, 63,889, 63,890, 63,891, 63,892, 63,893, 63,894, 63,895, 63,896, 63,897, 63,898, 63,899, 60,900, 60,901, 60,902, 63,903, 63,904, 63,905, 63,906, 63,907, 63,908, 63,909, 63,910, 63,911, 63,912, 63,913, 63,914, 63,915, 63,916, 63,917, 63,918, 63,919, 63,920, 63,921, 63,922, 63,923, 63,924, 63,925, 63,926, 63,927, 63,928, 63,929, 63,930, 63,931, 63,932, 63,933, 63,934, 63,935, 63,936, 63,937, 63,938, 63,939, 63,940, 63,941, 63,942, 63,943, 63,944, 63,945, 63,946, 63,947, 63,948, 63,949, 63,950, 63,951, 63,952, 63,953, 63,954, 63,955, 63,956, 63,957, 63,958, 63,959, 63,960, 63,961, 63,962, 63,963, 63,964, 63,965, 63,966, 63,967, 63,968, 63,969, 63,970, 63,971, 63,972, 63,973, 63,974, 63,975, 63,976, 63,977, 63,978, 63,979, 63,980, 63,981, 63,982, 63,983, 63,984, 63,985, 63,986, 63,987, 63,988, 63,989, 63,990, 63,991, 63,992, 63,993, 63,994, 63,996, 63,997, 63,998, 63,999, 64,000 completed, guys. Thank you so much. 64,000 completed, everyone. Double 0:41 AM। दोस्तों 12:41 हो गए हैं। 12:41 41। आई थिंक आई हैव टू गो नाउ। आज का हमको लाइव यहीं ख़त्म करना पड़ेगा। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर टाइम। आपने थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी। तो दोस्तों मीटिंग को यही समाप्त करें, क्योंकि बहुत टाइम हो चुका है। एक्चुअली 1 बज गया है और अभी हमें अब सोना चाहिए, क्योंकि रात का बहुत टाइम हो गया है। अभी आपको वो तो मैंने रिंग लाइट वगैरह जला रखी थी, इसलिए आपको उजाला दिख रहा है, वरना बहुत अंधेरा हो चुका है। रात के 1 बज चुका है। सुबह भी स्टार्ट करनी है जल्दी।